You just opened that envelope. Maybe your hands were shaking a little, but there it is in plain black and white. Your claim was denied. Here is the reality the government does not emphasize in that letter. Roughly 2/3 of all initial Social Security disability applications are rejected right out of the gate. You are in the majority. This chart compares that initial rejection rate against your actual odds if you fight back. Pushing your case through the formal appeal process to an administrative law judge brings your chances of approval up to approximately 62%. We are going to walk through the 3 exact forms you need to file right now: the single paperwork trap that permanently erases your back pay, and the latest 2027 cost of living forecast that raises the financial stakes of your claim. Successful claimants treat this initial rejection as the formal entry point into the legal appeal system. Before you do anything else, go find that denial letter and check the printed date on the front. You legally have 60 days from the date you received that letter to file your appeal. The Social Security Administration typically assumes you received it 5 days after it was mailed, giving you 65 days total. Do not test this window. When facing that strict deadline, many applicants panic and assume the safest route is to start a brand new application. You must formally file an appeal instead. Reapplying without appealing makes your original denial legally final. Your established disability date resets to 0, completely wiping out the months or years of retroactive back pay you accrued while waiting for an answer. Submitting a formal appeal keeps your original filing date active. It is the only legal mechanism available to protect the thousands of dollars in back pay you are already owed. The Social Security appeals process operates as a 4-step ladder: reconsideration, ALJ hearing, appeals council, and federal court. Right now, you are entering level 1, reconsideration. The approval rate here is historically poor, hovering around 13 to 15%. The target is level 2, the ALJ hearing. This is where you state your case directly to a judge, and where the national average approval rate leaps to 62%. Your immediate goal at level 1 is not necessarily to secure an instant approval. Your job is to systematically build the medical documentation required to survive the wait and win in front of the judge. To lock in your deadline immediately, go straight to the government's official filing portal at ssa.gov/appeal. You need to submit 3 specific items. First is Form SSA-561. This acts as your official legal request for reconsideration. Second is Form SSA-3441. Use this to list every new doctor's appointment, test result, and treatment received since your initial application. Finally, complete Form SSA-827. This document authorizes the government to contact those healthcare providers and collect your updated records. Submitting these forms digitally generates an immediate timestamp. That receipt serves as ironclad legal proof that you met your 60-day window. Once that digital timestamp is generated, your place in line is secure, your claim is active, and your back pay is protected. A major reason applicants fail at reconsideration is that they force the examiner to look at the exact same medical file. Reviewing identical evidence yields an identical denial. The Social Security Administration determines eligibility based on documented functional limitations. This comparison shows the difference. A doctor writing, "Patient has severe back pain," is too vague to satisfy the legal requirement. A note explicitly stating, "Patient can only stand for 15 minutes and cannot lift over 10 pounds," provides the exact metrics the system requires. Contact your treating physicians and ask them to write your specific physical and mental limitations directly into your official medical charts. You can reinforce this by maintaining a brief daily journal. Record how much pain you experience when waking up, how long you can sit before needing to lie down, and which household tasks you can no longer complete. Specific, concrete evidence of physical restrictions provides the data necessary for a legal disability approval. This chart maps the recent history of the annual cost of living adjustment, and it highlights exactly why fighting for your claim right now is so critical. Driven by recent inflation data, independent analysts forecast that the 2027 COLA could reach up to 4.7%. That adjustment increases the baseline value of your future monthly checks, and it directly multiplies the lump sum of retroactive back pay accumulating in the background while you wait for your hearing. The administrative process is slow, rigorous, and exhausting. It relies on attrition, quietly weeding out valid claimants who simply get tired of fighting. If you are holding a denial letter today, drop your specific situation in the comments below so we can help you find your next step. And subscribe to the channel as we continue tracking these COLA updates throughout the year. You know the exact deadlines. You know the exact forms. File your appeal, update your medical records, and take back control of your financial future.